Have you ever felt like there's something not quite right about your life? It's not like there's something wrong with your life, but there's just something that seems a bit off about it. Sometimes you may feel that your life feels like a square peg in a round hole. I know many people feel like that. Many people go through life feeling like that. And so they keep on trying to achieve more goals, feel like, they need to, you know, take on more responsibilities and all the likes. The honest truth is, it's not a question of being lazy or not having ambition, but it's really a question that they have not answered. And that's the question of what is the purpose of their life. Success without fulfillment is actually a form of failure. So when people actually discover their purpose, something powerful changes. And yes, this is the first of the series that I call Let's Talk About Purpose, the what, the why, and the how. Now, so many people actually go about in life, looking like everything is picture perfect on the outside. But somewhere deep inside, there's this sense of not feeling content, this sense of feeling there has to be more to my life. The question of why am I here? What am I doing with my life? Keeps coming up in their lives, and they don't seem to be able to answer it. You know how it shows up? It shows up to that professional who dreads Mondays. It shows up for that graduate who has just finished school and seems to be drifting, not knowing what next to do with their life. It shows up with that person that is looking from one job, moving from one job to the other, hoping that that next job will solve the problem. Tell you what, that's not the solution. Because, trying to achieve so many things and hoping that that will fill the void never and can never solve the problem, because that was never even the issue in the first place. Performance without progress, that is really what it ends up being, because you keep on moving, you're constantly on the move, but not really achieving much, because somewhere deep down in you there's a sense that there has to be more. When direction is missing, even progress begins to feel meaningless. And so it's not just so much about, doing so many things, but it's about truly being able to get to that point where you begin to answer the question that life puts before you. When you don't know your purpose, life becomes, like an activity without alignment. You just keep on doing all sorts, hoping that somewhere there will eventually come that time where you feel that feeling of discontentment and drifting will be resolved. But it doesn't happen that way. Purpose is what turns the ordinary life into a meaningful life. And that's why it's so important that you begin to seek to find your purpose. It's time to stop drifting. It's time to stop feeling lost. It's time for you to say to yourself, I need to seek out what my purpose is. In the next video, I'm going to be talking about what purpose actually is. And because so many people have misunderstood the concept of purpose, it's time we begin to answer these questions and get to the nitty-gritty of what it's all about. So if this video in any way has resonated with you, maybe there's something that you caught, or maybe there's something that kind of shifted your perspective a bit, I would like you to put something in the comment section. And I'd like to ask you this question. Perchance, what have you been feeling like, is missing in your life? Put it in the comment section and let's see where we take it up from there. So please don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe for more content on this channel. Take care and see you again in the next video.